Chelsea 3 years ago won the Champions League, but now it's not the kind of Chelsea. What kind of Chelsea is he talking about?
So yeah, Arsenal the Gunners played a 1-1 draw with Brighton at the Emirates Stadium, and Charlie, a red card for to Declan Rice changed the whole game for Arsenal. But how do you see the game?
It was a very good game they put up, honestly. But Mikel Arteta, he can't handle a very large squad with good players. Reason being that as at the time Arsenal were down by a goal, everyone knew he had to make a change. You get it? But the particular change he made, that made me know he can't handle big boys and how to manage games, is the change he made where he brought in Calafiori. You get it? So you are a man down. Definitely you play on a low block, which means you have to get quick attackers who can actually make a transition when in case you have the ball. You can't take off Trossard and then bring in Calafiori. For what reason? Reason being that Trossard is a speedster. He's very technical as well in front of goal. So in my opinion, Arteta should have taken off Kai Havertz and then had maintained Trossard just to make a quick transition, just in case they have the ball. And then there's this one controversial thing that happened in the game. That's the Declan Rice red card. I think Declan Rice, it wasn't a good thing he did. He's too much old and experienced in the game to be doing such a thing. It's just like a referee whistling against you, taking a foul against you, and then going to stand in front of the ball, preventing your opponent from kicking it. It's a yellow card. Before that, he had a yellow card already. The referee whistled against you. Just leave the ball and go and pick up your position where you need to be. I don't know why after the referee whistled, Declan Rice kicked the ball out of position. Yes, though Pedro didn't do well, but then as at the point the referee whistled against you, you just have to leave and then go and take your position. You didn't do that, rather kicking the ball. And where I watched the game, I had so many Arsenal fans saying the referee was against them. Honestly, the referee wasn't against them. It was a good decision he took. It was a yellow card. And then adding that yellow card to the first yellow card he had, it's a red card.
Okay. All right. So on Arsenal, still on Arsenal, how does this draw determine their title race? Now that they've dropped 2 points behind Liverpool and Man City, how does it determine their title race?
When it comes to the EPL, you don't need to be dropping points. Every point matters. But then they dropping 2 points actually doesn't really mean anything because it's early days yet. So they can probably catch up. Liverpool could also lose a game or draw a game. Manchester City can also lose a game or draw a game. So anything can happen. Yeah.
Max, Charlie, get anything to talk on that game?
Charlie, me, I thought you say it would be, what would they name?
Upset.
It happened. Arsenal not shut down. They don't get the mentality. You know, they see one red card and you are down like as if they have not played football before. Like the thing Declan Rice did. Like, no, big guys don't do this. So I think 1-1 is a fair result for Arsenal. So,
all right, let's go to Man City. Man City and Erling Haaland. Amazing performance by Erling Haaland. How you see the game?
Sure, Charlie. Erling Haaland there. No, I'm a cable Sanikome. 69 matches. 69 matches. 70 goals. How many people feel do am? Hey! Ronaldo Ponyefe. At his age, you see, when Pep was saying that what Haaland has done, he can overtake Messi and Ronaldo's going prowess. People were saying, people were against it. But if you look at goal ratio, 69 to what? 70. So it's probably 1 point. 1 is to 1. Look at Ronaldo's goals. When he was at that age, you see, when you are growing, what happens is that maturity will enter. So some matches, some goals he misses, he won't miss them again. Sure. So it means that his goal rate will go higher. See Ronaldo, when he got to his 30, that was when his goal rate was what? Rising. So when Haaland gets to, maybe because of his bulky body, he can't, but maybe from 26 to 30, the number of goals he will give us will be very, very rare.
Still on the same Man City game, Mohamed Kudus, Ghanaian interest. Charlie, how was the performance for Mohamed Kudus in particular?
Kudus, coach, he's afraid. Maybe like he has to be bold enough to play Kudus on the right or bring him to the number 10 position. Because he's not getting it right with Kudus. He's not getting it right with Kudus because Kudus is doing everything on the left flank. Everybody is swinging to him. And he's not playing in his favorite position. So I think Kudus should go to the right or he should be in the number 10 position.
Okay, Max. So Chelsea played Crystal Palace over the weekend and was a 1-1 draw after winning 6-2 against Wolves. How you see the game?
Let me go to Maresca. Maresca said, probably one thing that has to be clear. Chelsea 3 years ago won the Champions League, but now it's not the kind of Chelsea. What kind of Chelsea is he talking about? What kind of Chelsea is he talking about? From winners. You see, they have never lost against. Crystal Palace have never even drew against. Have never drawn against them for like 9 matches down the line. Every day they whip them. Even in their Pochettino era, they were even still scoring them. So I don't know what he's trying to say. He has now bring the mentality down. That's what I am seeing. Like the very good players, like the players who were winning against. Let's take it. They were always winning against Crystal Palace, and during your era, they have drawn against them. And not that they outplayed Crystal Palace. It was fair enough. Like Crystal Palace, in the latter part of the game, should have won their matches. And please, let me warn this guy, Jackson. He thinks he's clinical. You see, like, after scoring, he scored a goal, though, but the chances he had to kill the game at some point. But I think it's a fair result to Chelsea. Chelsea has done well.
All right, Ken, still on Chelsea, right? Chelsea couldn't sign Osimhen. Yeah. They couldn't get the deal through, even though they got Sancho, and with the whole Raheem selling Boa. Do you think Chelsea have the men enough to carry them through the EPL and even the Conference League?
When you say, do they have the men? Yes, they do have the men. But maybe we might not see the Chelsea of the old. The Chelsea of the old where they probably would compete for the title, could be in a second position, a third or a fourth position. But currently, they have the men who can maybe place them on a 12th or on 11th position. Yeah.
So you heard from a man, Ken Ox, Chelsea have the men, but they might be 12th or what? 11th position for the Charlie. Guys, so this has been your weekend preview for the big games over Europe. We'll see you for the Manchester United game after this break.